Welcome back, guys. This is a cigar review. I'm looking at a Don Pepin Garcia Blue. Looks like this. I got a really nice, beautiful blue, red, and gold wrapper going on. Has a nice little silk blue end here. Cap looks really well rolled, nice and clean, just a little tiny fuzz of a imperfection right there. This is a Toro, it's 6 inches long. I got this as part of my sampler pack for the Cigars International Mega Fest sampler, I think it was called, something like that. It's supposed to be full-bodied. It's supposed to be very rich in flavor, which a lot of people think it's kind of a somewhat light wrapper, so you think it's gonna be mild, but it's actually, the color of the wrapper doesn't really matter if it's mild or bold or not, or full flavor. So this is a Cojoro wrapper. It has Nicaraguan filler. It looks really well built. It's slightly oily. Smells really good. I'm pretty sure this one's hand rolled because it's actually uneven all over the place. But it's hand rolled really well. Don't be confused. So that being said, I'm gonna slide this off. I'm gonna cut the cap off. Ordered a new cutter because this one's so junky. I can barely even cut these now. Can't wait to show you what I got. It's actually really cool looking. Gonna cut the cap off real clean. Almost perfect. Wow. There's like little nuts in there of wrapper. It's mostly smooth packed, but there's like little clumps in there. Okay. Smell, I would give 9 out of 10. Smells nice and sweet. Where did I put my matches? Let me go get my matches real quick. Alright, got my matches. I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually really excited to smoke this. I've heard really good things about the Don Pepin Garcias, and I'm really hoping it lives up to the expectations. These are rated in the top 25 cigars in the world, number 8 to be exact. So, well, it doesn't appear to be anything amazing, to be honest. It you know, you should never judge a book by its cover. So let's go ahead and light this one up. I just like to just kind of give it some heat without actually burning the cigar. You can spin it a little bit. Kind of let the cigar light itself. Usually I'll take 1 or 2 matches. You don't want to char the end because that can kind of change the flavor. And you can see the cigar is actually lighting itself at this point. We are very close to being lit. That's actually a really hard draw. I'm getting a leathery taste. Um, I think it needs a little better light at the top. It's not burning even. Need to let it cool. It's very good. It's unique. I haven't had one that tasted quite like this. It burned all kind of wonky. I mean, look at this. It's like, I don't know if that's because of it's being windy out here right now or what. Usually they don't burn that weird. I got a hint of coffee going on. Small taste of leather. To be honest, for a cigar that's supposed to be full-bodied, I'm not really feeling full, a lot of flavor going on. Um, it's definitely a pretty hard draw. I don't know if it's because of the little, I don't know, those little chunks in there. Well, in the first minute or so of smoking, you kind of get a little bit of peppery taste in like the back of your throat. Um, the tongue, you just kind of get a medium to full leathery hint of chocolate, kind of like earthy tones, but for the most part, it's pretty mellow. Um, Not a lot going on, not a ton of complex flavors, but I'm gonna go ahead and smoke the first third of this and see if anything changes and get back to you guys. Well, I'm about a third of the way in here, and the burn kind of self-corrected itself. It's still a little bit uneven, but considering how weird it started, it's starting to get better. The ash is kind of a light gray. In some areas it's pretty white, actually, and the draw is still pretty tough. I mean, I'm not sure why. Maybe it's just this cigar, but it is kind of a strong draw. So if you like really easy draws, you might not like this Don Pepin Garcia. I forgot to mention this is Toro. Maybe I did mention that. I forget. But as far as the flavors, during the transition from the beginning stages to kind of the first quarter or so, it got really nice and sweet, like a cocoa flavor, cream, really, really tasty. I loved it. And now I'm getting some pepper and some earth going on. Uh, it's almost going in transitions. It seems like all these different flavors are in here, and you you taste all of them all the time, but at certain periods, it almost is like each flavor will take center stage. It's actually really, really a nice smoke if you don't mind the long draw. So that being said, I'm gonna keep going on this, and we'll see where it takes me. Well, guys, I'm not even halfway on this, and well, maybe getting pretty close, and I noticed the leathery taste is pretty dominant right now, and it's getting squishy. It's getting pretty soft here. Uh, I'm gonna take off this little wrapper here. They did a really good job of not putting any glue on the actual cigar. They overwrap it, like they overwrap the paper so that the glue is on the paper and not the cigar. So that's important. You don't want that junk on your cigar. Um, I'm gonna go ahead and slide the rest of this wrapper off very carefully. Could wear it as a ring if you wanted. It's a nice cigar though, guys. I'm not gonna lie. It's not my favorite. The burn is really good now. It automatically corrected itself. I love that. It's good burn. It just, uh, in some places it's firm, and in some places it's squishy. I had to ash it uh, twice so far, and I feel like if I put this thing down for 1 minute, it's gonna go out. It like, you gotta take 2 or 3 strong hit. Ooh, that tasted really good all of a sudden. Got more of a sweet, full flavor hit right there. It just seems a little inconsistent throughout. For being a full bodied, full flavor, it's like every hit. I don't know what I'm getting, but it burns really good. It automatically corrected itself. I love that. The wrapper's real tight. The fill is real tight, and maybe that's why it's such a strong draw. But it's a pleasant smoke. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I do like smoking it. That's not the issue. Um, if you don't like to baby your cigars and you like to really take your time, this one's actually going kind of quick. Probably because I gotta keep hitting on it. Um, if I leave it for even a minute or two, uh, I mean, usually I'll take a hit or two a minute, but if I leave it, it's gotten close to going out on me, and I don't like that because if you have to relight it, it changes. It changes everything. So, but I don't mind that. Um, I do prefer slower cigars because I like to take my time and really enjoy the moment and just kind of meditate while I smoke and just really, find my inner zen or whatever. But this is it requires some babysitting. So I'm about halfway right now. I'm gonna finish it off and getting a little peppery now. Like I said, like every hit, it's like a different flavor grabs on to your tongue and just stays. It's kind of cool in a way, but it's different than what I'm used to for sure. So I'm gonna finish this off, and we'll see how it goes. Well, guys, I'm getting pretty close to the end here, and about about 2/3 of the way in, I noticed I was getting some strong uh, zesty peppery flavor that was kind of nice. So then it's really mellowed out. It's very smooth and mellow. I got maybe another 10 minutes to go on this before it's probably done. Still a little squishy. Um, did it live up to the reputation of being like a top 25 cigar in the world? I don't know. Maybe it's just this cigar. I've read other people, they have to try 2 or 3 before they get one that's really well done. So it might just be this one. I got it as part of that sampler pack, so I'm not going to judge the entire brand of these Don Pepin Garcias. However, it wasn't the best, and it wasn't the worst. It was a good mellow smoke. It burns nice and smooth. You got to babysit it. Overall, it's finishing kind of leathery and mellow and mild, so a little bit of sweetness, but overall, very pleasant smoke. I hope you guys appreciate the video. Give them a try. Give the Don Blues a try. They're very good. If you like full-bodied, it's definitely medium to full now, and it was a good smoke. So overall, I'd probably have to give it an 8.5 out of 10. I know some of you probably disappointed. I only give this an 8.5 out of 10, but I gotta be honest with you guys, and it's a personal opinion. You guys, obviously, cigar smoking is very personal, and it was good smoke. So overall, 8.5 out of 10. Hope you guys enjoyed, and happy smoking.